red-haired boy's high status.
We're
The
gonna
redhead
play
then walks up
Escape
to Errol
the
and
Gem
asks
Obby,
if he's the
and
son of Sword Princess Farah. When Errol nods, the boy
as
praises him
soon
for learning some solid
as we hit
swordsmanship from his mother. However, he reminds Errol that
20
the two
minutes of
swordsmen
recording
he took down are just inexperienced
field.
children. Being a powerful swordsman and wise mentor, he thinks it's unfair that despite his father's great knowledge, Errol's mother unfairly throws away his father's claim to the world's strongest swordsman, and with same grace
I'm 15 by the way. So don't go. Am I good?
to repay favors, and the boy feels insulted by his low opinion. Soon, both boys get ready with their swords and begin their duel with a twin slice at the same time. While feeling shocked that Errol blocked both of the slices, the redhead gets hit by a surprise attack. He wonders what it was, and Errol tells him that he added a third slice. The redhead reminds Errol that it's called twin slice, but Errol explains that because he didn't get a predefined skill from a class, he can mold his technique into whatever he wants. He reveals to the boy that this was his first time successfully using the third strike, which leaves him even more frustrated. The redhead thinks that a swordsman's skill isn't supposed to lose to anyone, so Errol tells him he'll prove it in another match. Both boys raise their swords again, and the redhead calms down, thinking that he has a speed advantage over Errol. As both of them unleash their twin slices, the redhead watches for Errol's third slice. However, the third slice still catches him off guard and knocks him down despite getting blocked. Errol points his sword at the defeated boy and tells him that this result was only to be expected. The redhead asks him why his third strike was so fast. So Errol explains that he learned the trick from him as well. Well, Errol reveals that he controls his first two strikes to be slower and applies all his strength to the third strike, catch the opponent off guard. The redhead gnashes his teeth in defeat, and Errol walks away victorious. A few days later, as Errol's family is having dinner, Sarah reveals that Evan's son has left to train at Brescia. Surprised by this news, Errol asks what Brescia is, and his mother explains that it's the city of sports. Errol says he wants to get the driver points out
babysit money.
Passenger boy asks Errol about his class, and he stuns everyone by revealing he's completely
That 3 minute
classless.
walk
It
like
turns
a
out
Zandu
that
in
5
last
years
night.
ago, Errol showed his mother the twin slice skill he learned from the redhead. His mom thought she was dreaming, but Errol explained that he was learning skills without a class.
We always curse
Errol
out
asked her to teach him the sword princess skill. He went to Brescia for more training. Errol's mom was starstruck by her son's talent and quickly started bragging about him to the rest of the family. The rain ends abruptly as the carriage driver wakes him up in Brescia. Errol notices the but he acts like he's just a The driver explains that whenever he gets tired, After he nods, the girl quickly begins a sales pitch for her new gift. She shows him the Arrow leaves her without a word. The girl grabs his belt and asks why he's leaving. So Arrow tells her she looks too desperate. He thinks that her gift must be Arrow refuses to get scammed, so the girl introduces herself as Lillian and offers to go on a date with him if he joins. Errol tells her he's not interested, and the girl is left speechless. He thinks she's just like his older sister, acting like hot stuff with a cutting board flat chest. Then he asks Lillian about the biggest deal in friendship, and she gets angered by his She tells Errol about the location, and he heads over to their large asking what he wants. Errol tells him that he wants to join the guild. So the guard tells him to take a test. Errol follows him and lines up to wait for the test registration. Once it's Errol's turn, the receptionist explains that his guild only accepts advanced classes. When Errol tells him he's classless, the receptionist rudely laughs and tells him to leave.